This is my MK7 Golf R. I've owned it for about a year now and it's been great, but it is lacking one major thing. The car does not have enough induction noise, and today we're going to fix that. Let's open the hood to the Golf R. I'm going to tell you what I have done to this car, and let's check out the intake and the filter. My Golf R has the 034 carbon intake. The half of it is carbon fiber, and then it reuses the OEM piece there. And then I have an APR downpipe, Unitronics intercooler, Miltech exhaust, and RS7 smart plugs. I think that's everything. I may have forgotten something, but I never built this. I bought it like this, but now I am putting my own touches on things. I've done a bunch of maintenance stuff to make sure this thing lasts me long. And before I forget, this has an APR stage 2 high torque tune. As you can see, I haven't really cleaned this as much as I've been giving my Turbo EK love, but today we're going to take the bottom piece of this airbox off and we're going to change the filter. And by having this all open, we should hear a bunch of induction noise in comparison to what we have. You can see the old owner did the Swiss cheese mod. Swiss cheese mod is basically drilling holes in the bottom of the intake tube there to release some more air and make cool noises. This ideally is not for performance whatsoever. This is literally just going to make more noise. We're getting to the colder seasons anyway. I shouldn't be heat soaking that much, and I'm not tracking at the moment or competing with anyone. I just want to hear a bunch of good noise because this is my daily driver. As you can see, there's some not so OEM hardware here, but these are just like 10 mil self tappers, I believe. And then we just have a clamp holding that there. So let's take this guy off and let's examine what the filter looks like. Loose, which is pretty crazy. This was the hardware holding it down, and this is sketchy. I'm definitely gonna fix that. It may not be in this episode because I don't have anything this long, but it's something I'm definitely going to do. If you're new to the channel and you don't know, I have my own company called Street Legacy Hardware, and pretty much I just do resto hardware for a lot of older Honda generation stuff. But owning the Golf R, I'm going to start dabbling into the German world. So keep your eyes peeled because I will eventually bring hardware for the German world. So the filter is a little beat up, and as you can see in certain spots, it's smushed. I've definitely seen way worse than this, but not horrible, but I think it's time to change it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get an 034 intake in time, so this is what we went with. If some of you guys know, been following me for a while, you guys know exactly what this is from. This is a PRL intake. This is from a Cobra intake. It's actually a little smaller than this. The reason I decided to go a little smaller is because the spacing in here is always so tight, and as you can see, this thing's getting smushed up. So let's see by going a little small. This is oiled, this is not. I had a concern about that, but after having discussions with a few very smart people in the MK7 world, the German world, they say this should be absolutely fine. If there is issues with it, comment down below if you guys are like Volkswagen specialists. The car was feeling a little hesitant, and I don't know if it was just me tripping out, but I felt like the car wasn't as peppy as it once was, and we're getting to the colder weather, so it should feel better now than it did in the summertime. But I felt like I had some type of leak in the lower end, just felt a little hesitant, so I was hoping that a new filter would definitely help that. Maybe the filter, which is this guy right here, was just really dirty. Like, it doesn't look horrible, but maybe this was just too dirty and wasn't allowing enough airflow. So that is another reason I want to do a new filter. Trying to maintain this car, keep it healthy, keep it happy, and mod it slowly. We have a bunch of new things coming to to the Golf R. Actually, it's going to be a video upcoming. I'm just waiting on 2 more things, and pretty much it's very simple. It's a video on how you can mod your Golf R under 100 bucks. And yeah, that sounds cheap and stuff, but the mods are actually not bad. As you guys can probably see if you know anything about cars, the EK has the highest quality parts on it and very expensive stuff. And the Golf R is great, and I want to do the same thing, but I want to show people that you can modify cars and make differences, and it can still look good on a budget. So keep tuned for that. That was pretty easy. Everything was held in by just rubber grommets, and as you can see, we'll have a bunch more space here to work with, and the filter will hang freely. This may be a bad idea because, as you can see, this actually tunnels air in here quite nicely. Before we start roasting the comments, this is literally just for noise. I don't want anything else, just noise. The car is very fast already, so, and it can go faster, maybe a turbo upgrade in the future, who knows. But for now, this is just an experiment by me to make sure or see how this thing sounds like. So it's tight. My only concern now that we don't have the bottom portion, it's kind of free hanging, probably gonna bounce around a little bit. If this sounds really good, even though that kind of sounds weird, if this ends up being really good, I'll try finding a bracket or something that maybe I can actually tie from here to here, and I can kind of hold it for a little bit. But I have a feeling it's gonna sound way, way better. I am so certain. Let's turn on the car, let's see the initial startup, and then we'll go for a drive and see what she sounds like. That was definitely a little louder than what it normally sounds like. I'm sure we're definitely going to be able to tell once we start driving the car. We're gonna go for a drive. It's a little dark now. We'll probably do some night footage, maybe some drive-bys afterwards, and see what she really sounds like. So we're in the car. This is with the full intake box and the old filter. So we can get some induction noise. It sounds pretty good. We have some flutter, but it is nothing intense. I was going to put a mic in the engine bay, but I don't think it's a fair comparison because that's not what you're actually hearing. You're gonna hear what's in the car. So we're gonna listen to it as what's in the car. I'm actually pretty excited. Car seems like settling fine, no issues. So let's get it. Oh my God, what a difference. And this is in like non-sport mode. This is in race mode, but we are still in drive. We are not in sport mode, so we're not gonna get no pops and bangs or whatnot. Yo, it's so much better. You guys hear that? Yo! That's so good! I was expecting it to sound good, but I was not expecting it to sound that good. The amount of noise that box was muffling is insane. This car sounds so good. The exhaust already was one of my favorite tones, and now we got more intake noise. This is amazing. I know it's not for performance. I know it's not gonna be faster, but it sounds so much better. Let's keep going. We're gonna put in sport mode soon. We're gonna get more pops and bangs, more boost, and see if we hear a bigger difference. Induction noise and the pops and bangs. So sick. I feel like I hear more of a flutter in the normal drive mode instead of sport mode. I definitely get a little more flutter out of it. Yeah, so good. You guys hear that? It's so good. I haven't done that in so long. I haven't launched this car in so long. This thing is a beast. We slipped a bit, but what a sick car. Yo, you guys hear that? You know what I like about this though? I can keep it in normal drive, keep it tame so cops don't really bother me, and I know how to make it make noise and for it not to make as much noise. That is a key thing.